Good day everyone. Now we will discuss about the higher order derivatives and the chain rule. In our previous topic, we have get the derivative of a function using the differentiation rules. Okay, so for example, we will find the derivative of the f of x equal to x raised to the fourth plus 3x cubed minus 4x plus 2. So using the differentiation rules, we can get the derivative of the function, which is equal to 4x cubed, because 4 times 1 is equal to 4 and 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So 4x cubed plus 3x, the 3x cubed, so 3 times 3 is 9, 3 minus 1 is 2, so 9x squared, and then 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 minus 1 is 0, so x raised to 0 is equal to 1. So minus 4, and the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. So this is the derivative of the function 4x cubed plus 9x squared minus 4. Notice that this function is still differentiable. So the derivative of the function 4x cubed plus 9x squared minus 4 is equal to 3 times 4 is 12, so 12x squared. 2 times 9 is 18, so 18x. So okay, so we get the derivative of the original function. Now we call it the f double prime, and its subsequent derivatives is the higher order derivatives of the function. So this is the higher order derivative. So the derivative y prime, or f prime of x, or dxy, or dy dx, is what we call the first derivative of the function with respect to x. Now the derivative of the first derivative is called the second derivative of the function with respect to x, and it is denoted now by the following symbols. You can see this. There's a double prime here, so y double prime, f double prime x, and this one, and this one. And also we have the third derivative of the function with respect to x. It is the derivative of the second derivative, and it is denoted by any of the following symbols. This one. So generally, the nth derivative of the function with respect to x is the derivative of the n minus 1 first. So the n minus first derivative is denoted by any of the following symbols. So where n is a derivative, the order of that certain derivative. So here's the definition. The nth derivative of the function f is defined by the recursive of f prime of x equal to the limit of f of x plus the delta x minus the f of x all over the delta x as delta x approaches 0 for n is equal to 1. So it means and the f prime of n of x is equal to the limit of f of prime of n minus 1 of x plus delta x minus the f of prime of n minus 1 of x all over the delta x as delta x approaches 0 for n here is greater than 1, provided that these limits exist. Thus, the nth derivative of that function is just the derivative of the n minus first derivative of the function. So the function f can be written as the f 0 prime of x. So it means that this is the original, when our n here is 0, this is the original function. And in the notation f of prime n of x, our n is called the order of the derivative. So if it is 3, n is equal to 3, then it's the third order. If it is 5, then it's the fifth order of the derivative. Okay, we will find the fourth derivative of the function f of x equal to x raised to the fifth minus 3x raised to the fourth plus 2x cubed minus x squared plus 4x minus 10. You can pause this video to solve it first, and we will get the real value of the fourth derivative of the function later. Okay, so let's solve. So the f of x of the function, or the function, will get the derivative of the function. So this is the first order derivative. Okay, so the f prime of x is equal to the derivative of x raised to the fifth minus the dx of 3x raised to the fourth plus dx 2x cubed minus dx of x squared plus dx of 4x minus the dx of 10. Okay, so the derivative of x raised to the fifth is 5x raised to the fourth minus the derivative of 3x raised to the fourth, that's 12x cubed. Derivative of 2x cubed, that's 6x squared, minus the derivative of x squared is 2x, derivative of 4x is 4, derivative of 10 is 0. Okay, so this is the first order derivative. Okay, so for the second order, we will get the derivative of the first order. So the derivative of 5x raised to the fourth is 20x cubed. The derivative of negative 12x cubed is negative 30. 6x squared, the derivative of 6x squared is 12x, derivative of negative 2x is negative 2, derivative of 4 is 0. Okay, this is the second order. The third order, we will get again the derivative coming from the second order. Okay, so 20x cubed, the derivative of that is 60x squared, derivative of 36x squared is 72x, derivative of 12x is 12, derivative of 2 is 0. And lastly, the derivative of the fourth order. Okay, so the derivative of the 60x squared is 120x. Derivative of negative 72x is negative 72. Derivative of 12 is 0. Thus, the final answer, or the fourth derivative of the original function, is equal to 120x minus 72. Okay, so we will find the first and second derivatives of the function defined by y is equal to 3x squared minus 4 times the quantity of x squared minus 3x. So again, we will find the first and the second derivative of the function. So since our function has the first part and second part, so we will use the product rule to get the derivative of the function. This is the first part and this is the second part. So according to the product rule, the derivative of the fx times the g of x, so this is basically the first part, and the second part is equal to the f of x times the g prime of x plus g of x times the f prime of x. So it means the derivative of the first, the first function times the derivative of the second function plus the original second function times the derivative of the first function. Okay, so the derivative of 3x squared minus 4 times the quantity of x squared minus 3x, that's 3x squared minus 4, the first function, times the derivative, or dx of x squared minus 3x, or the second function, plus x squared minus 3x, or the second function, times the derivative of the first function, 3x squared minus 4. So that's 3x squared minus 4, that's the derivative of x squared minus 3x, that's 2x minus 3, plus x squared minus 3x, times the derivative of 3x squared, that's 6x minus derivative of 4 is 0. Okay, so 3x squared minus 4 times 2x minus 3, that's 6x cubed minus 9x squared minus 8x plus 12. X squared minus 3x times 6x, that's 6x cubed minus 18x squared. So, combine like terms, that 12x cubed minus 27x squared minus 8 plus 12. This is the first derivative of the function.